Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Hour Kaiserreich, Italia. Alright, and here people, we will begin the Reconquest of Italia. Let us begin. Basically my strategy is I'm going to try to crush, with a little bit of help from the Germans, I'm going to try to crush this entire line over here. And are we having anything? Oh wait, yeah, we might want to reinforce our men, because that might help us. We really don't. Wow, the Germans must be really helping us, because I don't usually see that happen very often. Alright, and we won't really push over here until we have this. I think I mentioned that before, but I just want to make it clear to anyone, everything. And also, yeah, I think that's basically all I need to describe for you. I have all of my forces in position, so let us begin. Ooh. There's one thing I forgot about though. I have to keep that off of fast speed. So let's see. How are we doing? Ooh, this I only have one defender there? What are you guys thinking? My army is bigger than that. They must not be my planes. There's my planes. I don't need air authority, I need some ground attack. Preferably just that province and for infinite amount of time. Until I tell you not to do it, and boom! That actually is helping a lot considering that we have like 7 divisions over here just attacking. And I'm thinking about pulling out all these, at least pulling out a couple of these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a couple of these guys to go help with the reconquest of Italia. Because what I'm gonna do is that once, as far as I can see, they don't have a very strong line in the back. So once I have this, I'm going to quickly try for kind of maybe not kind of a blitzkrieg, but just kind of go around their fronts and then reconquest Rome right here. Now I have not fast forward through this, so I don't know how it's going. And why did I hold up during the river? Oh yeah, because it's hard for them to invade and it's hard for me to invade. That's why I hold up on the river. But that's a different topic. Different topic altogether. Our topic now is they're about to retreat. Which means, after a while, we have been gaining ground on the Syndicalist. Yep, we are definitely gaining ground on the Syndicalist now. Sorry, people. I am so excited now. There's just so much to do. I mean, oh, I knew. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm also have a feeling they're gonna make a nation over here too. But anyways, people. I just wanted to comment too, at the same time, while I'm also invading this nation. I just wanted to comment to say thank you for the support that you guys have been giving us, and just thank you for the support you guys have been giving us. You guys have helped me out with some things. Like, just by watching the video, it really does help, and, you know, it really does make me feel appreciated that, you know, somebody's actually watching this and not just skimming over the videos. And I'm also surprised about how many videos there really aren't of this. Because, you know, being Italy, you would think that there would be a lot of videos of this. Like, just a ton of videos, but there really isn't. I think I saw one other YouTuber who has done this video, and like I said, just keep moving on. We're just gonna keep pushing down. I mean... dang it. Oh, I didn't know victory points worked that way. I think that's only optional. I think that's optional for conquering it. But what I think I'm just gonna go down here and just conquer these. Anyways, yeah, I just said it. Anyways, I'm very happy for all you guys, and I'm actually surprised that we are actually winning this. To be kind of brutally honest, I have faith in my skills sometimes as a I don't know what to call it. Would be a good word for it. As a YouTuber and as a Paradox gamer, but I never thought I could pull off this and actually hold my line. But, What was I originally talking about? I don't know. I'll think of it when I'm doing this video tonight and be like, oh, that's what I was thinking. Anyways. Let's just fast forward. So I might not be able to kick these guys out. I'm already thinking that. And view current combats. We are slightly winning that front. That's good. We want to collapse a lot of these fronts. And once these guys arrive, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Speedy Gonzalez. Come on, speed. Alright, so how are we doing now? It looks like the Germans don't want to help us out in this one. That's very kind of you guys, but it would be really helpful if you guys did. And I'm going to divide this unit up, because this is something that I realized, and you know, no one actually told me this, because probably because I just had to figure it out, but I didn't realize that these guys commanders, they had a certain amount of limitary and how much they could actually command. So yeah, that's a little bit of noobish thing for me. I thought you could just keep stacking like hundreds and hundreds of stacks into one guy, but apparently not. There actually is a rule to this. Or a method to the madness, as they sometimes call it. Oh, these guys aren't attacking? I'm gonna have you guys attack here just because we need this line broken. We need Pedre broken, that way we can start invading, or, I mean, reconquesting. It's just a reconquest, it's not us invading our own territory. That would just be weird. I wonder what we would consider at that point. They don't seem that powerful, and I bet you anything, if I redirected my ground attacks to here, they would be wiped out. So I'm gonna redirect my ground attacks over there, because that seems like a better use of their time. It doesn't look like this battle is gonna go that way, and this battle looks like it's kind of more halfish. But we will see. Diplomatic deals. All these diplomatic deals I don't care about. I care about this little tiny providence right here, falling into my hands from the evil syndicalist. Hope that wasn't a defeat on my end. Hope it was just a plain defeat, because that'd be much easier to deal with. And okay, defeat, but victory at the same time. Alright. March on Rome! Heaven's sakes, march on Rome! Do I have any kind of mechanized infantry? This is the break in the defenses. We want, you know what I'll do is that once I control Rome, there, yes! And everyone, we officially have reconquest Rome! And the Vatican belongs to the Pope again! Yes! And just for good measure, just to, you know, be nice to our neighbors, we're going to destroy this entire unit right here. So we're going to support attack, and everyone, do. Oh, this is a pretty good amount of units too. Ground attack, and just wait a little bit. Oh, what we'll also do, since I don't think they'll be able to, like, you know, I highly doubt they'll be able to, like, mount any kind of attacks on us due to the Germans helping us. Oh shoot. I did not expect that. Alright. Yeah. This is my screen, people, if you guys can see this. If not, unlucky you. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. Well, I do know what just happened, actually. Basically, what just happened is that I was, instead of pressing enter, I was pressing shift. And so, you know, that stupid sticky keys thing came up and, you know, was like, you're supposed to do this. You can't do that many sticky keys. It's wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself for using sticky keys. No. I'm not. I'm just waiting for these guys to fall already. I'm really wondering why I'm getting angry at these guys, but I'm gonna transfer out of these guys, and that was a stupid move. Wait, no, wait, it might be a smart move. It might be a smart move. I'm actually winning. Oh my goodness, come on, win our first naval okay, I'm gonna have to put my planes in here. No, I actually wanted you to bombard those planes, so if you can't, then if this starts turning drastically into their favor, I'm gonna retreat. There's no point in losing. If I lose one more yeah, I'm not gonna win this. Retreat. I'd rather retreat now than lose all my men. And they're crushed. Now it's time to move on to Naples. That stupid little province that thought it was better than us, with its syndicalist ideas. And we'll give our guys a little bit of break. But, ooh, I just realized that. No, I just realized that these guys can sport attack these guys. So that means that front's dead. There is no way these guys can stand against this awesome power. Maybe a little bit wrong, you know, just slightly, but they should at least be hurting. That's a good thing. And the lines are getting broken slowly but surely. And, I mean, they have no chance now. They basically, it's just a waiting game of how long I can take them out. Because now that I have Rome back, it is now back to the original borders, well, mostly original borders, they basically have no chance. And France should be worrying, and so should the Commune, because once I conquer all this, I'm turning all my production and economy onto them. So, get ready, France. You're gonna be my next target. But first, I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's crush these guys before our epic conquest of the peninsula of... No, this is not a peninsula. Just our conquest of France, so that this guy, Sebastian Vettel, does not take us over. Alright? Let's get back to the battle. I'm about to be explaining myself today. I'm a little bit in a, like, weird mood. And I actually got a comment, I think back in my first video, about was I on crack or amphetamines. To that person, I said maybe or maybe not, but straight up the answer is no, I was not on amphetamines. This is actually how I really do talk in real life, so, I just sound like a crack addict. Which actually does bring me to a funny story, which is kind of completely unrelated to... did they break it? No, they did not break the line. I'm calling this Madagin the line of Italy, the front of Italy, and then the front of Germany. Or whatever the line was called. I can't remember it. Anyways, I actually, one of these days, on a Friday, I think, just because I go to school, on a Friday of just one of these days at school, I was, you know, chilling in class, and the counselor, or whoever usually assigns them that day, decided to give me a change of schedule, and I was gonna go to my new teacher. And so, this new teacher was, like, a grade lower than me, and so I had to deal with, like, you know, grade lower than me kids. Which, you know, necessarily isn't bad. I'm not gonna say that's bad or anything. But they were just a little bit less mature than I was. So, yeah. But that's not the point of the story. I go in. I decide, no, I'm gonna try to do my best with this new situation, and, oh my... Germans, I thought you had it! Alright, well, it seems like I'm gonna have to cook. Well, thank you guys for not guarding our backs. I thought you guys had our backs. That's the whole reason why I was setting up this and... Alright, well, we're just gonna have to swing back again. Because apparently, the commune... These guys just can't do anything. They have all this land, and they have all this army, but they can't just deploy them... Nah. Anyways, let me get back to my story. Because it really is an interesting one. Once... You know, the age difference was quite big. So, once I had all that figured out, it was an assembly that day. And it was one of those kind of assemblies that you know is coming for a really long time, and you kind of dread that assembly. And for me, I was dreading the assembly, and you know, I thought, ugh, an assembly. So, you know, I decided to bring my iPod that day, and I knew there were no iPods at school. Don't think I don't know school rules. I was just bored and frankly tired from all the homework that I'd been getting. So I go into class, happy as could be. I mean, I go to the assembly not happy as could be, just kind of annoyed. And I just started listening to music very obviously, and so, like I was thinking, a school representative eventually comes over to me and picks up my iPod. And I'm like, really mad at that. And so finally, I'm just sitting there, you know, without an iPod, and so I just start twitching and pounding the desk, and just like looking really weird. And so there were these two police officers in the room, and after they had done their little presentation about don't do drugs, and maybe you guys could see where this is going, I'm not sure, I might not have explained it well, but the next thing I know is they walk to the back of the room, and I'm thinking they're just gonna go out. Well, they go into the back of the room and pick up me, and they ask, "Sir, would you please come outside with me?" I'm like, okay, because I'm thinking at this point they're gonna ask me a question about, oh, you know, you shouldn't have your iPod at school, or you shouldn't like break the rules, yada yada yada, you know, that kind of thing. Well, I get out there and I'm just like relaxing, and all of a sudden they give me this question which I was not prepared for. They ask, Sir, do you know what you did? I said, I broke the rules, I you know, I didn't obey school policy, did I resist arrest? Maybe? No? Sir, have you been on any drugs or methamphetamines recently? And I laughed at that statement so hard that you could almost say I was on crack, or if I was on methamphetamine at that point, because that kind of thing to me was just so preposterous, it just had to be laughed at. It just had to be. I mean, there was just nothing else you could have done in that situation except laugh at it. Because it was just... For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm not necessarily against the ideas of drugs. Well, I'm against the ideas of most drugs, okay? I shouldn't say that. I'm against most ideas of drugs. And I'm generally known as a good kid. You know, like, if it was between me and some other person, I'd probably have the majority of the vote from the teachers, or from the parents, or from anyone. I'd be a very clean kid. So, for them to ask, oh, by the way, congratulations, we have reconquest all of Italia, but the stupid, the stupid Germans have not fulfilled their role as being Germans and have not held their line. So now I have to come in and kick them out. Do their job properly. Stupid Germans. But, yeah, long story short, they basically pulled me into the office, had me questioned for like, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. And after they realized that I was just tired and I was a little bit agitated, they let me go. But that whole situation was really preposterous in my mind. But I don't know if my rambling made sense or all. And with this, I will see you guys next time.